Hi, my name is Sandeep Kaushik, and you are watching Health Bites with Zaita. And today we are going to talk about the education for patient and the caregivers and how important it is to get the best results out of the pharmaceutical industry. So let's talk about that with our expert, Mr. Arvinder Singh from Zaita Life Sciences. Welcome, Arvinder.
Thank you, Sandeep, for having me here. It's a great honor always to be interacting with you.
Thank you and looking forward. So, Avendra, to start with, I want to ask you like how important it is to educate the patients and also the caregivers about the new products, especially which are coming up and which require some special care.
That's a very, very interesting topic.
Yeah.
In fact, although it's very interesting, I also feel at times it's also the most ignored topic
Uh-huh.
when it comes to the pharmaceutical products and the usage. And to my understanding, since I have been mostly dealing with very specialized kind of products in my career across, I think the role of patient education is something which is very paramount.
Uh-huh.
And it should be on a very top level of priority as far as when it comes to usage of any specialized products, because it's very important for the patient to know what's the product, what's it going to do to him, what is it that he should be expecting, what are the kind of side effects he might experience,
Yeah.
and in case god forbid he experiences them, how to get out of that.
Sure.
So the role of patient education is very
Very
paramount.
important. Yeah.
And unfortunately, what happens is the only source which people find is by Googling.
Uh-huh.
And that's a very dangerous way of knowing information. So it's
True that.
always good
Uh-huh.
to have people who are dealing in the product to educate them. And the patient also should be aware enough to understand that, okay, what is it that I need to know and what are the precautions I need to keep when I'm
So
using this
knowledge should
product.
be taken from the right sources rather than Google. Well, that's
Absolutely right.
okay. When it comes to this typical education about these specific products, how do you think the healthcare industry, the hospitals and all these people, and also the pharma industry can work together and create synergies and create an opportunity where we can educate people more and more about this? What do you think are the opportunities for these two sectors?
So, Sandeep, that's a very nice question. But to my understanding, the role of the pharmaceutical industry
Uh-huh.
and especially the support staff has really evolved over the period of time.
Uh,
They are no longer salesmen.
okay.
They are no longer people who are selling, pharmaceutical products.
Uh-huh.
They are counselors. They are the ones who have to reach out to the patient. They are the ones who have to ensure that they fix an appointment well in time with the patient when all the family members are there. They go across, discuss about the product, discuss about the effects, also discuss about the side effects, and also the cost of the treatment and what is the benefit. So the entire horizon has to be very clear to the patient before such products are done. So if I have to put it in one word, uh, uh, I mean, it's just not selling, it's collaborative.
Yeah.
So the role of the pharmaceutical industry is collaborative in terms of being an extension of the doctor's prescription. It's not that the doctor has recommended something to the patient and he's just supposed to have it blindly. He needs to be coached and he needs to be convinced, and he has to the entire message has to go down well with the patient so that he's absolutely at ease mentally and has no inhibitions or concerns when he's using a product, and these people are there to help and support him in case there is any question which needs an
I think
answer.
it's absolutely required for the simple reason that, firstly, these are innovative products. Some of them don't have a proven record in terms of a track record that, okay, it really works, and they're expensive. So altogether, expensive, new innovations, and of course the patient as well as the caregivers and everybody involved in the family got to know about that is something which is very critical. So essentially, you said that it's very important for the healthcare industry and also the pharma industry to work in tandem to also work together with the education of the family and the caregivers to make sure that you have better results out of these. And I know it can be difficult for the patient to go and go for these new products because they are a little expensive and they require that extra care. So it's good to know that education is happening and people are working in collaborative method. So I would say the final question on this would be to ask you, like, especially for the caregivers and also the family members of such patients, what advice you would like to give them so that they can uh, take the long-term benefit of these products for their loved ones.
That's one of the most important parts.
Yeah.
And the family's role when it comes to any kind of a specialized treatment, let it be growth hormone deficiency treatment, let it be osteoporosis management, let it be diabetes management, or any other kind of a health issue. Uh, the best thing is that these are all manageable. And management cannot happen singularly. The role of the family is extremely paramount. And I personally am of the opinion, based upon my observation, that all cases wherever there has to be some product which is to be where the patient needs guidance on usage, the entire family must be present. In fact, they should call the company's representatives
Uh-huh.
or their educators or the health services providers at a time when they are all available, and so that they know what their loved one is going through.
Okay.
And once they understand the dynamics of the entire situation, perhaps their role will be more pronounced in enhancing the recovery of the product or for the condition which that product is being taken. And of course, in case there is any kind of side effect or any kind of symptom which is not normal, perhaps they know who to call and find the answer, or where exactly it would require some kind of an intervention, God forbid, if need be.
Super. Thank you so much, Arvinder, for sharing the, the role of education of patient, caregivers, the family members to make sure that these innovative products actually are helping people in the right way. You're watching Health Bites with Zaita, and we talked about very important factor about the patient education, education of the loved ones, education for the caregivers, education for the family to make sure that the products which you are using, so many innovative products have come. So you as a family member have to understand and learn about the right usage, the way it's going to happen, and how it is going to help your patient go a long way and take the maximum benefits of these innovations. Keep watching Health Bites with Zaita. My name is Sandeep Kaushik, and you are watching this amazing episodes where we keep coming back with some new innovation, some new products for the pharma industries for you. Thank you.